Well, the expectations are very high. To be honest, BMW has been working very hard since the beginning of the year in this new project to put the car together, to have a solid base. And for sure, we are going to a very competitive championship, a championship where we have auto manufacturers which are running there for the last 12 years. They have a lot of experience. They know the car, they know the system. So, of course, we have to build up the experience. But we are well prepared. I think our target is to be competitive straight from the first year. For sure, to talk about victories and championships at the first year is very premature. But I think from the second year onwards, we can start thinking some victories and then maybe in the future, in the titles. What I can see from BMW, we are joining a championship and our target is to win. So we are putting a solid base to become a winning team. When I got the phone call saying, Augusto, you'll be the first one to really drive the car in a circuit, I was really pleased, really proud. When you drive a new project, a new car, there is a lot of new aspects, a lot of feelings going on, because when you see the car and you really drive out of the pit lane, you can feel all these 100 of BMW people or engineers who somehow help to make it happen. So you go out of the pit lane and you feel all this energy, all this vibe, and it's unique. I have to thank BMW and I have to congratulate BMW, because the car I drove at the first time, at the first lap, felt like a race car. And that's very difficult to achieve, to get a car when you start from a blank paper. You design a car, you put a car on the circuit, lots of time you have problems, and this car runs like a Swiss watch. So I'm pleased. I can see a solid base and I can see a winning car out of this M3.
Well, I think the expectations are ambitious but realistic. We need to be competitive, we want to be competitive, and we will be competitive. I think that we have to say that we have a lot of respect for our competitors, but we're extremely ambitious. And I think that somewhere in the middle, the reality will happen. And I think that we need to say, from our side, a competitive package for next year would be an amazing achievement, coming into a new championship with very little experience. But I believe we have the right guys on board to make that happen. 2012 is a long way on the calendar, but not enough time for us always. We could always do with more. We really are focusing now on the testing period, this side of Christmas, and then of course the first race. And you know, during the race weekends, it's a very intense period of time, and for sure we're going to have different challenges, and we're going to face different challenges over the intensity of those race weekends. Testing gives us consistency, and we can develop the car and make the car reliable and make the car fast. But the real acid test is a race weekend when you're up against all the opposition on new tyres at the same time, all having the same opportunity. And we're well aware that we're going to have a challenge ahead of us, but I think the right people on board now can make that happen. So.